Welcome or welcome back, it's Panyia. In this video, I'm going to bring you along behind the scene. We are going to see my mock setup, prep day before market, and day of market. Then I'll review over how the market day was for me. If you would like to see all the details, keep watching.
You know, sad to say, after looking at all my numbers, I had a lot of stuff that was missing.
Most morning, I'm not that very chatty, so I'm gonna talk here for you guys. I have my headphone on, just listening to a couple of music, and I decided I wanted to crochet some velvet beanie and work on some of that for the market this morning before the rest of my day begins. And once I finish this project, then I was planning on to getting my mock-up setup done today. I've been using this checklist from Cameron's Cute Creation for over a year, and it is the best thing for getting ready for my markets. Do you want to be in my video? Alright, let's bring the crate. I have some crates over here. Gosh, I wish that I can set up my booth this fast. We actually took about 1 whole hour to get all the crates and display item onto the table before we started putting in all of the inventory into the booth to see how it looks like. Without your love, I am out of place, and without you, I am just a trace. I love you with all of my heart, together forever, never to part. I wanna be with you always, 'cause that is what my heart says. That's what my heart says. I wanna be with you always, always, yeah. You are my world in every place. Oh, it's the things that you do. I think this is perfect display, right? We're gonna leave them laying like this. So this is our practice setup. I don't even know what I'm putting down there though. But these are like accessories. And then beanies, headbands, hats, and then some big toys. And then we're gonna have, I need to go buy a lot of these. Well, not a lot, but a couple more. And we're gonna hang it with Velcro. And then we're gonna put these toys in here so we can have some keychain organized, and then also the ones without keychain down here. And then in front over here, we have all like the turtles and some squid. And then over here is our clearance and our discount rack. So these are stuff that I am no longer selling. And they're all going to be on sale. So they're like last chance item. So these are all the stuff that are going to be over here. I'm going to make a sign right at the top here so people know. And then this place, empty space here, is going to be where me and my sister are going to sit to do like the checkout stuff. You know, I forgot because I might have to. I'm gonna have to bring a hook or a bin or something to hook like the checkout bags. Maybe I'll hang it at the back over here. So with that hook, we could hook it right here. Yeah. And then I don't have to bring the crates. So I could just like
small, big, medium, large. Down.
Yeah, we'll just hook it. Can we actually try? Give me some plastic bag. Not this one, the other one. This one's easier. Oh. This one's easier to hook. And they're facing out, so I could hook a bag right here. Oh, yeah. Can you give me one?
You just want to do like paper, or do you want like plastic too?
No, we're doing only paper.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't have enough. Do you have enough?
I have enough. I have more. I have more in my box. So we'll hang it like this. Are these small? there's no space over here. Yeah, perfecto. Up here, somewhere. If it hangs up there. Okay, that's fine. So we're gonna hang it like this. And then I'll stand over here. And I'll probably have like my little square checkout right here with my phone on me. So we can have more space. Yeah, because it's only like a 8x8. Count the space. Ooh, get up. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing.
It looks nice. We just need to buy more things and then finish that off.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so let me write a note down, like what kind of stuff we need to get. So just finished up kind of doing a mock setup, which we didn't pack and put away because I need to go buy some more like signage, like the chalkwork sign, and then also some more like organizing bins. And I'm gonna get it, oh, and zip tie. So those are the stuff I'm getting from the dollar store to kind of just help me organize my booth a little bit better. And I need more of those stuff because I really didn't use a lot of those in my other markets. I might have used some, but not all of them. But this market is going to be kind of big from what I understand. So I want to be able to display things and organize them really well so people know what's what and how much they cost. But right now I'm having lunch and we're gonna go to the dollar store after. Excuse me. Anyway, once we come back, we're gonna finish the mock-up setup and then we'll unpack. But usually for like the day before I go to my markets, I kind of have this kind of down to where I know what I'm going to be doing the day before. So I'd like to kind of like do a mock-up setup the day before, like, you know, yesterday or today in the morning, so I could see all my stuff. And then once I like do my mock-up, I pack everything up and put it in the car usually. And then, but because my husband's actually going to go to work today, then I'll just have everything packed up, put in the garage, and when he comes home in the morning, I could just load it into the car. But usually once I have that packed for the night before the market, I have like an extra bin that I have up here where I keep all the stuff I still need to look at before I bring it to the market. And that kind of is like a miscellaneous sort of bin. So that bin includes my tools, because sometimes I still use some of the tools while I'm here on the day. Like tonight I will be probably making more things just because it makes me feel less anxious. I feel a little bit better that I'm making more stuff. I never feel like I have enough. So I keep that toolbox up here. And then I also keep like my tablecloth because sometimes some of those needs to be washed and dried so that it's clean and not wrinkly. So I like to have that in that bin as well. And then in that bin, I also include like my checkout stuff. For example, if I made more stuff today or I didn't get to update my inventory, I like to have that around so I can kind of put all of my stuff back in there once I finish. Like for example, I made something and I need to update my square. So I would update my square, but usually I like to charge all of my stuff the night before. Like for example, my big battery pack, my power thing, and then also my square reader and my phone and chargers and cords like that, and then also like my money bag. So all of that will go into this bin as well because I need to charge all of that and then put it all in this bin. So this bin is kind of like the things that I need to get done today bin. So the thing I need to get done today, bin that I could bring tomorrow. So that's the last bin I would bring. So usually I pack all of my inventory, all of my display item, my tables, my shelves, all that into the car the night before. And then in the morning of, then that bin where I have all the stuff that I kept, you know, my cloth, my toolkit, my money stuff, my checkout stuff goes in that bin. So that's how, so that's how I like organize all the packing for before I get to the market. All the stuff I got some chalkboards, the little bins, a notebook, some extra little chalk signs, some zip ties, a couple of lights, and these, oh, that's for my daughter, notepad, and then some smaller bins. So these are all stuff for the display. So I think I'm finally done. I have my sign for clearance and last chance items with the price on it, so they know, even though I have some pricing on the little tags, because this one doesn't have any, and these are different sizes, and some of them are not the same price originally, but they're on clearance, some of these. So these are on clearance, and then I'm gonna have beanies down here that I'm not making anymore, so that some of those are also on clearance. And then over here is my checkout stand with a couple of items just to fill up the space, and I have my checkout bags behind there. And then this is the bear beanie and some headbands and some more affordable beanies and hats here, and then my crochet beanies, scrunchies with signs. And then we have a sign for the sizing and color, velvet beanies, toys, and then we have a sign about choking hazard for the safety eyes, then our keychain mushroom stand, some bees, that sign here. We don't need, actually we are, I'm gonna put safety eyes or choking hazard. No, actually I'm not, I'm taking that out. But this is where all of our small toys are. So I have keychains on this side and then the non-keychains over here. But tomorrow, eventually, when I cut these off, I can put this in like that, so it goes with the arrow. And so, oh, and then over here is where all of my squid and turtles live. But that is basically our mock-up, and I'm happy with how it looks like right now. So I think this is where we're gonna go. The only thing we're missing in this mock-up is my backdrop with my banner, and then also my table banner that goes here. So those are the only thing that we're missing today, and I will put that up tomorrow first thing when we get there.
There's a sparkle in your eyes. I feel the warmth of your skin. Just the touch of your hand makes me tremble within. Love the smell of your hair, lying here in my bed. Never gonna be alone, 'cause with you I'm finally coming home. I wanna be with you always, 'cause that is what my heart says. That's what my heart says. I wanna be with you always. You are my world in every place. It's the things that you do, and it's the smile on your face. And as time goes by, I know I'm in a better place. I'm in a better place.
what I have in the bin that I'm bringing tomorrow. And this is the bin that I like to bring or get stuff ready the night before the market. Just because I still need to grab a couple things and put things away into this bin. So tomorrow when I like leave, I just take this bin with me. So in my bin, I have a couple things I'll show you here. So in my bin here, you can see I got a bag of personal stuff or like a project I'm gonna work on in this bag. And this is my purse where I put all my money that I'm gonna wear while I'm at the market so I can give them cash. I call this a cashier box because I have all the stuff that I need to set up for my checking out. Tissue, and this pink crate down here has some like supplies and tools that I need in case I gotta fix the display item. Like there's scissors, there's Velcro, the zip tie, there's some tape, there's some gloves for me if I'm carrying the hardwood and the wood crates and stuff. And then there's a water bottle, and I might have some like other things like what is it called, the tripod, and yeah. And then under here, these are my cloth. I have a couple cloths that I put in the laundry. Like I said, I have pink and white. So the pink ones are already washed and they're folded, so I'll leave it here. This is my tablecloth, and then I have 2 white ones that I just bought, and I want to wash them and dry them because they're wrinkly. And then under here, I have a bunch of bags to, for people when they buy stuff. And then I have my toolbox here, which includes like supplies to fix my inventory. And then you saw me fixing my little picture frame of like my checkout, if people wanted to scan a QR code to pay. And then I have a little battery thing here I can charge my phone or my iPad or whatever, people if they need some power. And then I think that's it. Down there is just a tray, just so that these don't like slip and slide. So this is my bin, my last stuff.
How will you stay till I'm in the grave? Even though time may find me somebody new.
Goodness, I am stressed out. I probably should have like stayed awake when I woke up at 4 o'clock, because I went back to bed and woke up at like 5:20. Anyways, I thought I had everything, and my husband came home and packed the car, and I thought I had everything, but when I was driving, I'm like, I feel like I forgot something. Like I really forgot something. Well, guess what I forgot? I forgot my new tablecloth that I bought for this event, and I really want it. So like I said, I bring either a pink or a white one, and I left the white one in the dryer because I was trying to, wash and dry so it's not wrinkly. I left that in there, and so I'm waiting in the car because my sister's dropping off my kids into their house, and then she's coming back in, and then we're gonna go pick up my cloth and we'll head there. Sun's coming out already. We packed all of our stuff. Okay.
I think we heard the sound barrier effect in a real.
I'm super grateful that my sister was with me at the market this particular day. I had only my phone, and I couldn't use my phone to do a lot of the recording because it was so busy. I used my phone to do all of the Square checkouts, and so I'd asked my sister to use her phone for a little bit of time to just kind of time lapse some recording of people coming by the shop. And this is the traffic. It was busy for most of the day. There was probably only some time between noon when people were at their lunch break or something, when it was a little slower, but for most of the day there was a lot of people, and that was a really great outcome.
'Cause with you, I'm finally coming home. 'cause that is what my heart says. That's what my heart says. I wanna be.
Hey, it's the next day after Minnesota Christmas market, and yesterday was, you know, a tough day. It was a good turnout. I think the main part about this market for me was that it was at the Union Station and in St. Paul. Union Depot at St. Paul, and there was a lot of people, and that was wonderful. There was good traffic, a lot of people came by, and I made a lot of sales. I will break down a couple of things that happened there and how much I bestsellers and stuff, and a little bit about something interesting that happened there. First of all, I think the one thing that kind of got to me was I didn't realize how hard it was going to be to load in and load out of the Union Depot. There's one location where there's two locations where we can drop off. The one place that I chose to drop off and load in and load out was like in this one area where it was only one way. So you really had to like drop off everything on the side and go park your car and come back and then bring all the stuff up the elevator up to the first floor. So it was several trips to get everything done. So it took me and my sister about almost 1 whole hour from loading. So we got there exactly about 7 o'clock, close to 7 o'clock. And we didn't get to officially set up until 8, which is fine because the event started at 10 o'clock. And so I thought that was kind of the longest load in and probably load out for me since my other market. But otherwise our spot was pretty nice. It wasn't bad. It was an 8x8, which I did exactly what I did with my mock-up, except I turned it the other way because I feel like there was a lot of people coming from the left side, and people coming from the left side, so I had to switch my display just the opposite way of my mock-up, which worked just fine. I was kind of lucky to say because on my left side there was a vendor who did food, and we had a gap on the left side and she wasn't using that space. So I asked her if I can, just shimmy my shelf over a little bit so people could see my things if the gap was not being used anyway. So that was kind of nice of her.
Hey, this is video editing Panyia. I just want to talk a little bit about the booth setup that I had. So as you can see in my previous clip, I had set up my booth the way that I did on my mock-up setup, except that turned it the opposite way because there was a better flow of traffic. It's a very good setup because when you have a small space, you want to, expand the areas that you could set up. So I decided to do an L setup. That way I could use 2 tables and have a lot of people come through. The only negative thing to that kind of setup is if you do have a very busy traffic, what ends up happening is there's a lot of people come through to the front, and when you sell out of inventory, it's very difficult to get into the front and pull your inventory out and then stock up your item. So we literally had no space at the back to pull our things out and had to find a little time where there isn't many people there so we can pull our things from the front, quickly stock it, and then come back to the back or to the side. So that was the downside of that L setup. I think in the future, in the next market, in this kind of setting, I would have probably figure out a way to use maybe a shorter table for the L and then push up everything towards the front so I have some space in the back to pull things out.
I think the coolest part about this market was there was a lot of people who came and shopped to support small businesses, and so they had to pay to get in and shop, and that was very nice because I feel like almost everybody who kind of stopped by into my area bought something. I was super excited about how some people came by, really wanted something, but it was so crowded, so they went around and looked back, went around and then came back and bought stuff. So that was super nice. Let's see, I'm gonna break down the stuff that I have and what sells the best. So I have over 637 items total that I brought with me, and that came to a total of like over $10,000 worth of inventory. I did sell 223 items, which is a little bit above 2,400. And then I looked at my best seller, and my best seller were the Mabel chicken, the Mabel hen, and Mabel chicks, and that Marvin rooster. That was the best seller. My second best seller were the mini octos and the mini octos on keychain. So those tiny little items that were like $5 to $7 sold really well, which I've noticed that sold pretty well as well in my other markets. So I definitely know for sure that those are the main items that I'm going to be making some more of. My other best seller was, let's see, my pumpkins, because they were all on sale and I was trying to get rid of it. So that sold really well. And then the fourth best seller were bows. So I had a lot of bows from this recent year, and I don't think I sold many, but in this event I had it $5 off everything because they were like last chance items and I wasn't going to be making any more of those kind of design. So they were all $5 each. And so that one also sold really well. And I don't think I'm going to be making more of that kind. And then in the like beanie headband section, the item that sold the most were the 3 to 12 months velvet beanies. And especially the double palms. So those sold really well. I'm a little, sad to say, after looking at all my numbers, I realized that I had a lot of stuff that were missing. And that could be part that I documented all of my sales that were cash, Venmo, PayPal on a piece of paper. And I try my best to write everything down. Everything that was being paid via, card or Apple Pay that I can document goes into Square. So those items are documented every time a transaction happened. So I think somewhere between me and my sister documenting maybe the cash payment or PayPal or Venmo, we either missed it, forgot to document it, or we really actually had people who stole our stuff. And the items of the number of items that were not accounted for were 18. And I looked at the items that were missing, and most of them are small items. Like a lot of my mini octos are missing, and some pocket frogs, and the small tiny little beanies. So I'm not sure if it was really missing or if it's stolen or if it's just I didn't document it correctly, but that's okay. I mean, it's gotta happen. But yeah. Anyways, I think overall this event was a very good experience. It was about $300 to be a vendor. Sad to say though, it is one of the most expensive events that I've been to. $300 for a one-day event with an 8x8 table space or a vendor spot is kind of a little expensive. But overall, I think we made really good sales and I had a good time, and there was a lot of nice people and we had a lot of fun, and I had some vendor friends that showed up and were there selling as well, and I will be seeing them again in the next market. So that is it. Anyways, I just wanted to say thank you for watching this video. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe so that I can make more videos. So I'll see you in the next one. I will be market prepping and other activities and stuff for the next market. The next market is coming up in December, and I have about a month. So from here till then, I will be doing a lot of other stuff besides just market prepping, and I will see you in the next video.